How you doing? I'm BJ O'Neill. Welcome to Love Relations. Once again, this is a relationship forum, video forum where I talk about a few topics stemming from my book I published called Love Relations, which deals with love, tribulation, revelation. All focusing on learning from our past experiences so that we may become better, so we have better opportunities in having successful, healthy relationships. And always pressing towards the mark of growth, realizing that as long as we continue to learn and being open to growth, our relationships will continue to have the potential to be very fruitful. Anyway, said all of that, you can, if you want my book, you can go on Amazon, go inside Barnes and Nobles, they can order it, things of that nature. You can go to my website and access those particular links to order your books. Anyway, now that that plug has been done, what I want to talk about is kind of a very intimately desired or anyway, something I really believe in, something I really guide myself by is how I perceive reality. And you've heard it so many times before, and I just want to rein how true it is. And that is actions speak louder. All right? The words almost have no significant meaning without the action to proceed it. Now, not saying that words don't matter and aren't important. I mean, you can literally give your relationship life or death by what you're saying. But long-term wise, eventually the actions need to be present. I mean, sometimes just the words you are action in itself, especially, if you've been to different relationship forums and things of that nature, or read books, you talk about love languages and things of that nature and words of affirmation. Well, sometimes making those words can be considered an action, but if it's a consistent thing. But even in that, let's talk about problem resolution, in so many other areas. It's like you set a goal or a vision. The actions are going to define how true your words are. So even by saying I love you, well, what does that look like to you? Through those love languages or whatever, how do you show it? I'm going to change. Well, what does that look like? Am I reading books? Am I taking classes? Am I getting, have I reached out to some friends that are stronger in those areas to say that I ain't really committed to change? I'm going to work out. Whatever, like I say, whatever in life, not just in relationships, period. You say something. What are the actions that follow to say that really meant something when it came out of your mouth? And I think that's very dire in relationships because we have so many needs that we expect to be met, and we give so many promises, and we make these realizations. Oh, you know what? I need to treat you better. You're right. You're right. Oh, you know what? I don't need to be so mean. You're right. Whatever. Oh, I need to do more around the house. Whatever it is. But it's like, where is the action? And I'm telling you, without the action, you in a sense have failed your mate, and perhaps even lost the integrity of your words. And you don't want to get to a point where your words mean nothing to the person you're with, that they've heard it all before, sounds good. Because again, we're emotionally driven, so sometimes we believe it in ourselves. Some of us even go as far as crying and saying what we said by whatever realizations we felt we've had. I'm telling you, when the emotions have died, when the feelings have died, when the sense of guilt or the sense of promise has left, will the actions be there? And that's what you want to be committed to. That's how you define who you really are in your relationship and what you genuinely have between each other. The actions need to be there. In the moments where it's not even comfortable. For instance, if I'm going to respect you, I can't just respect you when you make it easy for me to respect you. In the moments where it's like, you know what, I can be upset right now, or I can let you know how upset I am. I'm going to be respectful in stating my concerns as opposed to going off on you. If you say I love you, well, it's easy to love you when you're making me laugh, when you're making me smile. But, when you're doing some things I don't necessarily find, that I'm not necessarily fond of, can I still love you because you are who you are, or because I said I loved you, So the actions, especially in the inconvenient times, are going to be very pivotal, and really, if you in a state where you need to reshape your relationship, or you're in a state where you just are affirming what you have, actions are going to speak louder. So there's no getting around it. You know, the whole saying, put up or shut up. You know, you say I do. A lot of people say I do, but where is the action behind what you're doing? So anyway, so very passionate about that. But anyway, it's something I try to, I got to even remind myself about putting in the action, not give excuses or whatever, but say this is something I'm believing in. I got to put in the action even when it's hard, because this is something I believe in, because it came out of my mouth. So anyway, hope that helped you out. And again, hope you all are out there having great, beautiful relationships and being just more aware of yourself and where you stand and having those relationships. So I am BJ O'Neill, and you have received a Levelations. Have a good one.